Good afternoon, Mr.
Good
Concepcion.
afternoon.
We're from De La Salle University. I'm Mark De Leon.
And I'm Christine Concepcion. Good
Good
afternoon.
afternoon.
And so we're here now to do an interview on your company. So tell us what it's all about.
It's a restaurant, or how they call nowadays, a resto bar. We serve drinks and food. We are located in Ortigas Center, but we are not a mall-based restaurant. I would say we are a standalone. We are not attached to a grocery or supermarket. And that's basically it.
So,
We're like Jerry's Grill, if you want to have an idea, or Dencho's.
Okay.
so based on that, Mr. Concepcion, what are your sales objectives?
Well, I guess just like any other restaurant, we want to improve on our sales, which means we want to attract more customers.
So how do you do that?
Uh, we do marketing, sometimes by word of mouth. Our place is introduced to other people. We have what you call internet. Is that how you call it nowadays? We have a web page.
Yeah, so people can actually see it and
Customers
know where it's
can-
located.
And then, since we are just 3 years old, we still need to do a lot of improvement in our marketing, in particular the newsprint,
Yes.
and if we can afford it, perhaps maybe through broadcast.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Concepcion, based on your company, how big would you say your sales force is?
We don't really have a sales force, but we have what we call staff, which are composed of waiters, cooks, or better yet, let me put it this way. We have several areas in the restaurant. First of which is the kitchen, where we maintain several cooks and dishwashers and assistants, food dispatcher. Then we have the people in the dining area, or what you would call waiters. And then we have somebody who's taking care of the beer to make sure it's cold, because we serve below zero. And then we have somebody who takes care of the grill.
Okay. So
And then outside of the office, we have a bookkeeper, and then we have a cashier who also happens to be in the service area, and we have an external accountant who does the audit every month.
okay, so like what you said, your resto bar comprises of a lot of people in it. So how does the recruitment process happen? How do you recruit people?
First, by referrals. So if you need a cashier, I ask around. Anybody can recommend, because I'm very particular that the people I hire are people somehow I know. So through recommendations, but it doesn't come handy all the time. So there are waiters who we hire who just take their chance. You just go there and ask if we are hiring one. So it happens that there's a vacancy, then we get him on a trial basis.
So, do these said employees go through a kind of training?
Their training, I would say, would be hands-on, because we normally don't hire them without any experience. I mean, we only hire waiters who have past experiences. So to check on them, we normally require them to produce the necessary security documents like NBI clearance, police clearance, barangay clearance, and then normally the supervisor in the restaurant briefs them on what to do. Because I would say our restaurant is not a hotel class type.
It
which,
serves for it's for the
service
masses.
is very particular. Yes, we cater to people who work, who come there after work in groups. We just have their few drinks, maybe to spend, what do you call this, to avoid the rush hour, which is between 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock. And then they leave. We normally don't hang around too long. Unlike during weekends, where we see a different crowd, totally different than me, because our weekend crowd would comprise of people like you,
Yes.
and some families who have their dinner there. So we normally end up closing late during Fridays and Saturdays.
So, let's talk about the employees' compensation, like do they get benefits and such?
As far as compensation is concerned, except for our head cook, our cashier, and our dining area manager, and the assistant dining area manager, have different compensation packages. All the rest receive the daily minimum wage, because I insisted on that. And also, everybody receives their social security system, the PhilHealth, and the ED. Because I said to myself, and I told them, if you're going to do business, and you're going to cheat on people or on taxes just to survive, then might as well not continue with the business.
Well, that's true. What about your quota?
Quota, we just set a target. But normally it's difficult to really to set the target, especially during rainy days, because our sales also depend on two things. First is the weather, because there's a typhoon, it's raining too hard. Since I was telling you we're not mall-based, you really have to go a little out of your way just to visit us. So we see lesser people during storms, during rainy days. And we see more people when it's payday.
So, what about your budget? Roughly around how much
Budget for
your restaurant? Like for everything, all in all. How much do you set aside?
say budget. Okay, if what you mean is where do our expenses go?
It's like the budget segregation.
Okay, normally the reports that I see or that I require would be divided into, because I myself, I'm not an accountant, I'm not exposed to accounting in college. My only exposure to these figures was when I was in high school, which is basic bookkeeping, which I already forgot. But I do understand some terms, like the monthly report would comprise gross sales, net sales, less discounted sales, less expenses in utilities, salaries and wages, depreciation, taxes, and rent.
So, what about when do you and your other partners meet to talk about how your company is doing and what to improve?
We often meet because my partners are almost always there every day. But I'm in the restaurant at least twice a week. So we get a chance to get together and we do it informally.
Yeah.
But if there is really something urgent or serious which has to be taken up, not while drinking beer, then we meet earlier before the restaurant opens, and then we try to solve whatever there is that needs to be solved.
So overall, how would you evaluate your resto bar? Like the performance?
We're very satisfied because like what I told you, we really lack marketing. Our only marketing tools, if that's how we call it, is through my word of mouth and through internet. But I was suggesting to the partners that we spend more because we really haven't spent any on newsprint or perhaps streamers or perhaps in radio broadcasting.
So thank you, Mr. Concepcion, for your time. Thank you very
Thank you,
much.
Mr. Concepcion.